May 1st, we have Venus in Pisces sextiles Pluto in Capricorn. Naive but helpful quality works well with transformational government change. Government change that seems too good ends up working. May 2nd, we have Venus moves from Pisces into Aries. Beauty shifts from flow to proactive, like getting stuff done. Sweet but quick way of doing things, like a crazy but sweet mom. Venus is going to be the good things. It does well in Pisces, which is beforehand all the Venusian, but like not looking at reality straight on, and moving into Aries, where you're still going to have that sweet quality, but in a way that's like, okay, we need to just move on things now. We're not dilly-dallying anymore. So it's kind of like the firm, bitchy person, but who's kind of sweet, the undertone, whatever. May 3rd, we have Jupiter in Pisces sextiles Pluto in Capricorn. Knowledge or truth of otherworldly topics works well with subtle but big changes in government. Real good COVID news or aliens? Because I have to throw in the aliens, because maybe. May 4th, we have Mars in Pisces sextiles Uranus in Taurus. Actionable creativity works well with sudden change in earth, food, or money. Creative solution to a shakeup. From May 4th, start to pay attention to the Jupiterian themes in your chart from then until July 28th. May 5th, we have the Sun in Taurus conjunct Uranus. Focus is definitely on this shakeup right there, although it might be downplayed. May 6th, we have Mercury in Gemini sextile Venus in Aries. Communication works well with a nice boss getting shit done. May 7th, we have the Sun in Taurus sextiles Mars in Pisces. The focus on the shakeup works well with creative action to help. So the recap for that section would be: end of April seems too good to work. Nice leadership to help government, structural thing move along. In May, finally some clarity or truth from government, thinking COVID or aliens. A shakeup in our tangible or money or material world, but the shakeup works out. I don't know if that would have anything to do with like meme stock or something like that. Anything that's like crypto and NFTs makes a lot of sense while Uranus is in Taurus. And the way it might work for people is kind of like with the GameStop thing happening, the large group of people who've been restricted for so long, and then all of a sudden Robinhood was shutting everything down. It could be interesting to see if something like that goes on. May 10th, we have Mercury retrograde in Gemini, and then we also have Jupiter goes from Pisces to Aries. So this is the part where it gets interesting, because the rising sign predictions that I did, I was looking all at Jupiter in Pisces because that looked so nice with the Neptunian quality and everything. But then after that point, like in May, Jupiter going into Aries could be concerning, actually. But I wanted to focus on the good stuff. And also, you never know, because Jupiter is a benefic planet, but with Aries there, I hope it's not like expansion of war or something like that. It could be knowledge of military information. It could be something like that. May 10th, Mercury going retrograde. Something that happened or news that was heard between April 24th and May 10th will be revisited from May 10th to June 3rd. Between June 3rd and June 19th, that issue should get resolved. And then April 24th to May 10th might be relevant to Jupiter's ingress to Aries. May 15th, we have the Sun in Taurus square Saturn in Aquarius, and the Sun in Taurus sextile Neptune in Pisces. Focus on security items based on ideologies, not with helping the majority. May 16th, we have a full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio. Could be deathly or a bad omen or too much power. I don't like the idea that for the next 18 months, I guess it would be something like that, the eclipses would be happening half in Scorpio and half in Taurus, I believe. The Scorpio eclipses do make me a little nervous. And then May 18th, we have Mars is conjunct Neptune in Pisces. I just wrote aggressively drunk quality. Neptune can be like an intoxicant, and then you're adding the Mars rage to it. That could be concerning. Then May 19th, we have the Sun in Taurus, trines Pluto in Capricorn, and Mercury retrograde in Gemini, sextiles Jupiter in Aries. Focus on material will work well for sketchy government. Reviewing what has been said about the honesty, freedom, or truth of war. Could be, again, militarily, something like that. May 20th, the Sun goes from Taurus into Gemini. Focus shifts from material world to communication, metaverse. May 21st, we've got the Sun conjunct Mercury retrograde in Gemini. Big focus on reviewing what was said. May 22nd, we have Mercury retrograde going from Gemini back into Taurus, and Mars in Pisces sextiles Pluto in Capricorn. Reviewing what was said to reviewing how we deal with materials. Creative action works well for shady government. May 23rd, we have the Sun in Gemini, sextile Jupiter in Aries, and Mercury retrograde in Gemini, sextiles Mars in Pisces. Focus on cyber war. May 24th, we have Mars in Pisces moves into Aries, and Venus in Aries, sextiles Saturn in Aquarius. Action shifts from creative and dreamy to action and war. Pushy boss works well with limiting the people. Not sure how that would work well with it, but that's the sentence I wrote. May 25th, Mercury retrograde in Gemini, trines Pluto in Capricorn. Review of communication works in favor of shady or transforming government. Come back to that later. So then I think a little bit of summary there would be public a little cray, tech or government utilizing the metaverse to their advantage and our dismay, like how Facebook didn't deal with the teen Instagram self-esteem thing. Society could be rocked. I'm getting the interpretation of technologically related. May 27th, we have Venus in Aries, square Pluto in Capricorn. Phony, nice pushy leader, not working well with sketchy government, some not to be trusted. May 28th, we have Venus moves from Aries into Taurus. Grace shifts from proactive leadership to beauty and material things like money, food, shelter, luxuries, etc. May 29th, we have Mars in Aries conjunct Jupiter in Aries, which could be an expansion of war, could be bad, but I'm hoping with that Jupiter there that'll help out, but hoping for the best. We'll see. May 30th, we got new moon in Gemini. Plant the seeds for new communication or meta stuff, even though I don't want to be in the metaverse, but I just feel like we're going to obviously see a lot more of that in the next year, so I'm kind of like trying to figure when certain things might come up. June 3rd, we have Mercury goes direct in Taurus.